last three on here are discrete versus continuous. Again, discrete, is it a whole number amount? Can I count how many things I have? Continuous, can I have decimal values? If it's continuous on the number line and I'm between 1 and 2, I could have 1.3 in the middle. It's continuous. So, the interest rate charged by a local bank for this quarter for a new home loan. I want to think about, could I have an interest rate as a decimal? Could they charge me 3.2% interest? Well, sure they could. So that one's going to be continuous. The number of damaged chromosomes on a petri dish following irradiation. The number of damaged chromosomes. I'm not going to have a half a damaged chromosome. Either it's damaged or it's not. So it's something I'm going to count. How many of them were damaged? It's going to be a discrete number. It's going to be a whole number answer. The number of defective compact discs. Again, I'm counting the number of discs out of 500 that are damaged. It's going to be discrete. The time it takes to drive home from work. So if I'm driving home from work, could I drive for 15.5 minutes? Sure I could. Might take me between 15 and 16 minutes. It could be the decimal in between. So that's going to be a continuous measurement. So discrete, can I only have a whole number answer? Is it something that can be counted? Continuous, could I have a decimal answer? Is it something that could be between two whole numbers? So number 17, if I'm looking at this one, the number of typographical errors. Again, I would count that. It would be a whole number answer, going to be the discrete. The amount of coffee in a cup dispensed by a coin-operated coffee machine. Doesn't matter how it's dispensed. If I think about my cup of coffee, I might not have exactly 8 ounces. I might have 8.3 ounces, right? I could have a decimal amount in there. The coffee's running and doesn't shut off right away. I might get a little bit extra. So it's not always the whole number. It could be a decimal number. The number of students in a class of 35 who improved their score from the first midterm to the second midterm. Again, I'm talking about a number of students. I'm counting how many improved their score. That has to be a whole number answer. It's discrete. The number of cellular phones owned by a family. Again, I'm counting how many phones. I'm not going to own 3.5 phones. I either own 3 phones or 4 phones or some other whole number. That is a discrete value. Again, go ahead and try the next one there. So on number 18, the time for a participant to identify the color of the letters when the word red is shown in green letters on a computer screen. Ooh, that's a mouthful. But we're thinking about a time. Can my time be written as a decimal? Might it take me 5.6 seconds in order to point something out? Yes, that is going to be continuous. The total number of goals scored. Again, I have the total number. I'm counting how many goals did my top soccer team score. That's going to be discrete. I can't score 2.5 goals. The number of cellular phones. We had this before. The number of phones going to be discrete. It's only as a whole number answer. I own 2 phones. The number of tickets purchased by a caller on the Rose Bowl ticket hotline. Again, I'm looking for a number of tickets. I can't buy 2.5 tickets. It's going to be a whole number, so it's going to be discrete.